Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Cincinnati Bearcats. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Bearcats will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Thurman. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Jayhawks offense to go on the attack first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind
breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Myers on the move. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Gain of 17 on the play. And first down.
The Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Dupree. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This
caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bearcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking.
Maybe some room here.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Goodman. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give to the tailback. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
To the air on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Dupree. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
At the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Kansas.
And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it. It's Thurman. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Gonna run it. It's Dupree. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Great job by the back on the option.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Bringing it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Here's the handoff. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Looking to throw, it's Goodman. Unleashes one. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. Bandage slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the ground, it's Dupree. Here's a little room there. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Working that left side now. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Dropping back, it's Goodman. Unloads to the wideout. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push to go get that first.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it out. It's Thurman. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. The RPO, it's complete. He's past the 30. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dupree. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. Takes the handoff. It's Thurman. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Jayhawks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Scanning the field, it's Mason. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Skips away from pressure. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab on the big throw. Finds a seam. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Looking for room, it's Dupree. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And nice job being gap-sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick. So you
might have a chance. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Mason. Under fire. He gets away.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
The run to the left. Creates a little room. Yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Calls his own number. Inside the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Dupree. There's some room, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks!
And and the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Kansas gets the ball back and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Dupree. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll run it again. Crosses the 45. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Aggies trying to stay perfect as they eye a 5th straight win. It's been a dream start to the season, and really this game here today as well. Time to find out if they can finish the job. And now back to your game inside Nippert Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Bowie. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey guys, the Cincinnati head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he talked to his team about turnovers. Ball security was really an issue in the first quarter. Even though his quarterback has performed well, ball security. The other thing they talked about was getting the running game going. That will put less pressure on the quarterback. He will have a little more composure to make those decisions if their run game comes alive right now. I'll let you know if they can get that ground game going here to start the third quarter.
Thanks, Holly. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Goodman. Dumps it to the back. He makes the catch. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defensive coordinators showing heat. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Moving out of the pocket. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And that's disappointing for this offense. I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out, start fast. We're trailing. Got to put some drives together, some possessions. And they come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. He fields the punt in his own end zone. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Quarterback may change this route. Snags it and he's open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Gets it to him on the screen. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Dupree. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success, and they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dupree. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
I wonder how much of that incompletion is due to the pass rush. That quarterback did not have a lot of time to throw that football. This offensive line is going to have to do a better job giving him time.
To the air, it's Mason. Tight coverage. And forces a 4th down.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. But when he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Makes the grab on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He has stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Smashes it. The uprights. They cut into. It's now 28-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They go to the counter. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Buys a little time with his feet. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
This is a designed run. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Kamara. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Mason. Quickly complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wants to go right back downfield. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his feet. There he goes. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
3rd and long, coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Kansas. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Cincinnati, 17.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. He'll throw it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got to. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point.
Cincinnati, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw. It's Goodman. He's going to fire deep. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand up.
Makes the grab down the middle. Breaks free in the middle. He is in. Touchdown, Bearcats. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
22, Cincinnati, 24.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thurman. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Headed into the fourth quarter, these two wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They feed him again. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mason. Get it out on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. How about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. So the last couple of possessions trying to put together a rally, but is it too little too late? He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
It's a challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Goodman. Hauls it in.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
With the catch, it's Grover. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
Quick completion to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Bearcats are rolling down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Looking to throw again. Fires one high and deep. Upstairs to make the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Now on the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he tacks on the extra point. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Picks up the first down. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now on first down from the 28. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called, Cincinnati using it second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. To throw, it's Mason. Looking to the big tight end. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, a minute 55 remaining. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to run, it's Thurman. They brought him down, but not soon enough, and they're going to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's run.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by the this defense to keep points off the board. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Back to throw, it's Goodman. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Rushes on him. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kamara. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Going long. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
Man, what a bad time to get a penalty. Like, this defense was in position to maybe get the ball back, make something happen. Palmer, undisciplined, make the mistake, get the...
And as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. Of course, the game can't end on a defensive penalty, so we play on here with at least one more untimed down. To the air, it's Mason. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs